Morning. In today's session, we will continue with the expansion formula. Today, we will see an expansion of a polynomial in the form a plus b plus c, the whole square. In other words, this is nothing but a plus b plus c bracket multiplied twice. So everyone knows how to multiply a polynomial with a polynomial. That is first number from the first bracket multiplied to each and every from the second, then the second, and then the third. So let's begin. A into a is a square. A into b is ab. A into c is ac. So we have completed multiplying with a. Now let's go with b. So b into a. We will again write it in the form ab only so that they both look similar and we can easily add. B into b is b square. B into c is bc. Now let's go to the third one. C into a. Again I'm writing it at az only so that it looks similar to the ones which we have already got. C into b is again bc. C into c is c square. So now what we do is we take these terms a square, b square and c square first. So we get a square plus b square plus c square. Now you can see ab is twice, so we get 2ab. Then bc is also twice, so we get 2bc, and ac is twice, so we get 2ac. So this becomes our formula for the expansion of a plus b plus c, the whole square. So you can see what it is: square of the first term, square of the second term, square of the third term. Then 2 into the first two terms. Then 2 into the second and the third term. And 2 into the first and the third term. So it's an easy formula to remember. Square of the first, square of the second, square of the third. 2 into first two terms, 2 into first and third term, 2 into second and third term. So this is the formula. So let us do some sums based on this. So let us say I have 2x plus 3y plus 4z the whole square. Now how do I expand using this formula? So you can see wherever in the formula there is a, I'll put 2x. Wherever there is b, I'll put 3y. And wherever there is c, I will put 4z. So what is the first term? A square. So a square is nothing but 2x the whole square. Second one is b square. B square is 3y the whole square. And c square. C square is nothing but 4z the whole square plus. Now what is the next term? 2 into a into b. So 2 into a. What is a? 2x into b. What is b is 3y. Then let us go to the next term, 2bc. So 2 into b. What is b? 3y into c. C is 4z plus the last term is 2ac. So 2 into a. A is 2x into c is 4z. So let's open up now. 2x square. This square is not only for x but also for 2. So 2 square is 4x square. Next, 3y the whole square will be 3 square is 9, y is y square. Next, 4 square 16z square plus. Now we multiply all the numbers. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 3s are 12. X into y will give us xy plus. Now we do this. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 4s are 24 and y into z will be yz plus the last term. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 3s is 12. 12 x into z is xz. Now after we get this, let us check whether do we have any like terms which we can add. X square, y square, z square. No. This is xy, yz, xz. So you see all the three terms are different. Nothing can be added and subtracted. So this becomes our final answer. Let's take one more. X minus 2y plus 4 the whole square. Now again you can see here, wherever there is a, I will be putting this, b and c. Now here you should remember, when there is a sign in front of the number, we should take that number along with the sign. So I'll keep on explaining as I'm doing the sum. So what is our first term? A square. So a square is x square. Next is b square. So b square will be minus 2y the whole square. So you saw in place of b, I have taken this entire number along with the sign. Why? Because in this formula we have a plus here. We don't have a minus. So we have to take this minus along with the number. Then next is c square. C square is again 4 square. Next is 2ab. So 2 into a is x, into b, which is minus 2y. Next is 2bc. So 2 into b, b is minus 2y into c, which is 4, plus last one is 2ac. So 2 into x into 4. Let's open the bracket. Now this you can see minus 2 into minus 2 will become 4. Y into y is y square. So we get a plus y square. 4 square is 16. Now here 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. X into y is xy. Next here again 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 into 4 is again minus 16, and there is only y here. And the last term 2 into 4 is 8. 8 into x is 8x. So now here again you can see we don't have any like terms, x square, y square, xy, y and x. So this becomes our final answer. So this is how you expand any polynomial given in the form a plus b plus c the whole square. Let us now do a few sums of simplify. So let us say I have a question 2p plus 3m minus 4n the whole square minus 2p minus 3m minus 4n the whole square. So now you can see here both these questions are again a plus b plus c the whole square form, where I should be taking the numbers along with the sign. So let us start. We will do it together. I am opening the first big bracket for this first one, and after I get all the terms I will close it and then put a minus sign for the second bracket. Okay, so what is the formula? I am writing the formula here. A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. So this is the formula we will be using. So this is my a, this is b, this is c. Again a, b and c. We will be opening both the brackets. So let's start. A square. A square is 2p the whole square plus b square plus c square. So you got a square, b square, c square. Next term is 2ab. 2 into a into b. Right? Next is 2bc. So 2 into b, which is 3m, into c, which is minus 4n, plus last term is 2ac. So 2 into 2p into minus 4n. So I got my first bracket. I have opened this, the first bracket. Now I put a big minus sign which is there in the simplify question, and now we start opening the second bracket. So again 2p square, that is a square. So a square plus, now here b will be minus 3m the whole square plus c. So you can see every number along with the sign I am taking it inside the bracket. So my c is minus 4, b is minus 3. So I got a square, b square, c square. Now I take 2ab. So 2 into a into b. Next is 2bc. So 2 into b into c. And last term is 2ac. So 2 into 2p into minus 4n. So now we can see we have opened both the brackets. Let us solve it further. 2p square will be 4p square plus 3m square will be 9m square. Again this is in the bracket, plus minus 4 square will become 16, 16n square. Now let us solve this first. Between the two plus sign we have the first term 2ab. So 2 into 2 is 4, 4 3s are 12, and p into m as pm. Next let us go to this one. This is my term 2bc. So 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into minus 4 is minus 24, m and n. You have m and n here. Let's go to the last term. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 4 is minus 16, and we have p and n. So this is the first bracket. Now let us simplify the second bracket. 2p square is again 4p square plus minus 3m square will become 9m square, and minus 4n square will become 16n square. Now let's multiply this. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into minus 3 is minus 12 pm. Next here, 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Minus 6 into minus 4 is plus 24. So we get plus 24 Mn, and last one is 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into minus 4 is minus 16 Pn. So now we got the two brackets that we want. Now to solve this further, we will have to open the brackets. Since there is a minus sign here, all the signs of the second bracket will change. If it is a plus, it will become a minus, and if it is a minus, it will become a plus. So let's do that. So first I write the first bracket as it is, plus 16n square plus 12pm minus 24 mn. Now I'm writing directly here minus because plus into minus is minus. So I'm not putting two signs because I'm opening the bracket. So I will be removing these brackets also by putting the proper sign. So plus into minus is minus. Similarly, plus into minus is minus. So minus 16pn. So this is my first bracket. Now I start writing the second bracket in front of it. Minus. Now this 4p square has become minus. Now this 9 is positive, will become minus. This 16 will become minus. Now see, plus into minus is minus. So this 12 is minus, and minus into minus will become plus. So 12 sign will change, will become plus. 24 here is plus, will become minus. And plus into minus is minus. That means the 16 is minus. So because of this minus sign, it will become positive. Now you can see we have opened all the brackets and we have got all our terms. Now what we do is, whatever we can cancel, we will first cancel. And how do we cancel it? One number should be positive and the same number should be negative. For example here, 4p square. Here it is plus, here it is minus. So it gets cancelled. Similarly 9m square. Here it is minus, here it is plus. So gets cancelled. 16n square plus and minus. So that gets cancelled. Now you see 12pm and 12pm. Both are positive. So we cannot cancel. We have to add them. So 12pm plus 12pm will become 24pm. Next. Minus 24 mn minus 24 mn. Both are minus. So again you cannot cancel. You have to add them. So it will become minus 48 mn. Because minus 24 and minus 24 becomes minus 48. You have to add them and give them the common sign. Next is 16pn. So you can see 16pn is minus here and plus here. So it will get again cancelled. So you see we have nothing left other than this, and this becomes our answer. So this is how you can simplify using the formula of a plus b plus c the whole square expansion, which is nothing but a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. What precaution you should take is, whenever any number is inside which is a minus sign, when you are taking it for opening the bracket or for multiplication, you should take that number along with the minus sign. Like here I have taken c square. So my c is complete, minus 4n, and not just 4n. It should be taken along with the sign. Similarly here, you can see this is the b. And b is not just 3m but minus 3m. So if you will do this accordingly, if you will take the signs properly, solve the brackets, open the brackets, cancel out what all is getting cancelled, you will definitely be able to do these sums. Thank you.